Breaking news with Luka, Zion, Trey, and Ja Morant cards hitting all-time lows. Will the sports card market ever recover from the financial pain caused? We will examine. One sport is seeing gains across many mid to high-end cards and is up 8% for the week. Can you guess which sport is surging in collector popularity? We'll dig into it. And finally, is the reason why Panini doesn't fulfill your redemption cards is because they sell them at the Dallas Card Show. We'll take a look at a specific example where it appears that a collector is getting screwed.
Yep.
All that on this episode of Sports Card Radio.
Hey guys, it's Grace Karras. I'm very happy to announce I've partnered with Leaf and made my very own sports card that's available now in the link in my bio.
Okay, let's touch on the sports card pricing indexes for the week. The wrestling card index is up 8% for the week, guys, with all the other sports flat to down. Most notably, soccer is down 8% for the week. Another week of poor performance for the major U.S. sports as well. Sports cards are in a tough spot. Loan money from PWCC has run out. Quite literally, one of the largest marketplaces might have been weeks away from bankruptcy without a Fanatics bailout. Luka Doncic, Zion Williamson, Trey Young, and Ja Morant cards are all hitting 2-year lows or all-time lows for their cards in the case of Ja and Zion. The sports card world is in a shaky place. Dorks who never watched the NBA before piled money into players who will find it difficult to ever win an NBA championship in their career. Winning a World Series typically doesn't matter to your baseball card prices, for example, but quarterbacks need to win Super Bowls to justify their card prices, and NBA players need to win championships to justify their card prices. I'm sorry, Jeff Wilson.
But I think it's modern and particularly ultra-modern cards. Cards from the last few years, cards of rookies, second-year players, third-year players, fourth-year players that are going to go up the most.
The great curator.
We need to form a tight-knit iron circle around this where we can be the gatekeepers.
Never told you about this, but it's the reality of the sports card world. One of the sports where championships doesn't matter very much is WWE. Look at the prices of some of these cards. An Andre the Giant Gold Prism sold for $2,160. An Undertaker Gold Prism sold for just below that at $2,040. Compare that to pricing of some of your Golden Boys in the same auction. Here's an Autograph Select Gold Prism of Trey Young that sold for $373. Here is an Insert Card Gold Prism of Tom Brady that sold for $360. Some very, very strong prices for wrestling cards, specifically out of Prism WWE. We are seeing these cards typically end up in the hands of collectors. This isn't a pump orchestrated by Jeff Wilson.
Bill Greer.
That's why you don't see videos on this topic from the normal content creators.
That's not content.
These sales are coming from wrestling collectors spending good money to buy rare cards of their wrestling heroes. Right now, wrestling cards and their strong collector base is one of the most positive things going in the sports card world.
Sports Card Radio, you should be ashamed of yourself.
One thing that is not positive, and this is very concerning, is this post that I saw from Bean's Ball Card blog where a collector that goes by Carl Zhao on Instagram posted about a situation involving a Panini redemption card. The collector had a redemption for a 1-of-1 2017 Lonzo Ball Jason Tatum dual logo man rookie card. Well, this card showed up on eBay, and after some investigating by Carl Zhao, it appears that the person who was selling the card on eBay said they purchased it at the Dallas Card Show. So did this card somehow make its way out of the Panini warehouse? Was it by accident? Was it stolen? Is this why many of you are waiting on redemption cards that are in some cases nearly 10 years old from Panini? Were your cards stolen and Panini probably just hopes you forget about it? Very concerning situation. I do not buy into or break wax. I don't buy into breaks, but I imagine people are going to hear about this story, be incredibly outraged, and then rush over to Whatnot or some fifth-tier streaming platform and buy into an overpriced Panini America break.
The content you've been producing to your viewers, if any of you view their videos and you enjoy that, all I'm going to tell you is that's not content.
You've let these card manufacturers run you over year after year as prices of wax have just gone up and up and up. Panini and Topps have seemingly treated the buyer and collector worse and worse and worse. So we will have to wait and see what happens in this situation. Carl Zhao has said on Instagram that after the post blew up with attention, Panini has reached out. So they'll get him to sign an NDA, dig around, and find something to compensate him. I am sure. What I am sure of is that we will see you later this week right here on Sports Card Radio with more sports card content. And we'll see you then.